Oh, yonder stands little Maggie with her dram glass in her hand. She's drinking away her troubles and courting another man. All right, that's usually how folks do that one, right? But I loved what you were doing. Please forgive. Very cool to hear it kind of funky and medium tempo. Very hip. Let's make sure this microphone is not giving me troubles today. Good work, Laura. Nice to see you again. And it sounds like you've got a lot of the things that I was playing in my curriculum on this thing. Basically the melody. Yeah, you've nailed that. Now, I did notice that you were singing a different melody, which is interesting. Try to check that. You want to really be, oh, yonder stands little Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. It's a B flat to a G. With her glass in her hand, right? She's drinking away her troubles. It goes way down. While caught in another man. So, you want to be sure and sing that at your jam sessions, right? If there's authentic bluegrass pickers around. But a really good feel you have. You've got the nice chop and a good basic concept of how to swing this stuff, and good soloing. You have the concept of how this stuff works. I think you were fitting some of that June Apple stuff. So, the June Apple riff. So it's a little bit different at the end. And you could play this with your first, second, and third finger if you wish. Right, just playing a straight up G chord. So this is the idea of playing double stops, as many open strings as you can. I think you were playing that riff really nice. So I'll just give you a few other ways of approaching this thing. You know, so it's really powerful, and it gives you something rhythmically nice to. Right, again. And the hardest part about this, a tune like this, people play it so darn fast a lot of times. And the trick will be to get the tag lines, the riffs, the tag riffs, to really speak every note. So if you're... So you play... Right last to make all those notes speak. That's when you really have to give it the go. G, A, G, A, B, C, B, A. And the same thing in G. G, F sharp, G, A, B, A, G. So this is where people really get hung up, you know, because they can play it. Where the hand is kind of moving, but you're not really playing all the notes. As soon as we go into trying to actually play all of that, that's when you got to go, whoa, break it right back down to fundamentals. Right, and to end a riff with a lot of authority and really end and finish it off nicely. That's a tricky thing. People tend to, because of the speed, they just, you know, they'll get to the last note, but stuff gets flubbed. So I love that you're playing it slow for that reason, that you'll really, you know, sort of commit yourself to those notes that you actually want to speak. So feel free to grab any of those variations. That's another one. Right, it's just a variation to the bluesy kind of A. Sliding up from the C natural to the C sharp. Sliding up from the D flat to the B. Then just a finishing lick. Very classic Monroe-esque. Chromatic from the third to the fifth. And then ending on the root. All right, moving on to Banks of the Ohio. Very nice tremolo. You were doing the double stops below and the melody key of G. Very cool. The last bar, I wanted to give you some different things that you could play just as a tag, because the melody is really nice and your tremolo sounds very sweet. You could play the C with that A note, you know, because it's part of the D7. A little fill there. That's a D note melody with a G on top. Did you play that G on top? I don't have that you did, but maybe you did. So there's a potential for a little trill here. It's really just a pull. B, C, pull off to B, A, G. So when you hit the C chord, there's potential for a little fill there. Now, usually what people do is from this point on, they'll riff. Okay, and get away from the melody, and it's a chance to actually play something original and unique to the player. Let me play the whole solo so you really get it. I'll get to that later. Okay, let's go all the way back. Cross picking on the D chord. When you hit this A note, so I've got the A and the D and the open E. The E is a weird note because it's really the 2 of the chord. It's not really in the chord, but it adds a kind of cool sparkle just because it's open and it's the sound of Jesse McReynolds, right? So I'm doing and I'm alternate picking all of this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. It could be that. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Beautiful little fill, right? So again, I'm playing the little piece of melody, and then I'm doing a little something to fill or to lead us to the next piece of melody. Now fill, turn around, tag. Was I go up to the next voicing of the harmony. So if this is the melody, the B note, I just simply go up to the next version of a G chord, a double stop G chord, which is 9 and 5. So from 5 and 2, 9 and 5 is the next. Then from here, I go from an A and a D, or a 7 and a 5, to a 12 and a 9, which is another D chord. So from this, a D note and a G, I go all the way up to 10 and 7. That's the other G. So from this C, I go up to this C. From 2 and 3, I go up to 5 and 7. I go back to 2 and 3. So there, I didn't play the tag. I just went from the G to the other G. D7, which is 4 and 3, and then 0 and 3, and ended right there. No fills, no tags on the end. Just continuing this idea. It's like a steel guitar thing. They go up to the next voicing. Play around with some of that stuff. This will be fun. I don't mind staying right on these tunes and just working them for a little bit here, because it's a gold mine of cool stuff that can happen. And like I said, it sounds to me like you're right there understanding what improvising is, in the sense of trying to keep a handle on where you are in the tune, what chord's happening, enough of the melody so the listener isn't totally lost, and things like that. And, it's a great place to build from. All right, good-o. Stay warm out there, Laura. Hope to see you soon, okay? Take care.